What's up, y'all? Welcome to Shola Said So. If this is your first time, please go ahead and subscribe. And if this is not your first time, then welcome back because you're a real one and I appreciate you. So today I'm here with this makeup look. Since the government got us all grounded, I just been getting cute at the house for no reason. So I decided to do a look today. And I am a beginner with eyeshadow. I really am still learning. So this whole face is the result of all the things that I've learned put into one so far. So hope that you continue watching this video. And like I said, this is very beginner friendly because I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to eyeshadow, but you know, sometimes it be coming out cute. So all right, y'all, let's get started. So first things first is primer. I don't usually prime my face to keep it a band, but I watched a lot of YouTube videos and they do it. So I was like, let me check it out. So I bought this Elf poreless primer from Walmart. As you can see, I put too much, so I had to be really intentional with making sure that it was all blended in. So then I went in with this Elf concealer that I also bought from Walmart. I don't remember the shade, but it was the shade right before the dark brown, the second to last one. And so I use pencil for my eyebrows. If you guys want an in-depth tutorial on my eyebrows, drop a comment below. I could definitely do that. I tried the dip pomade life, but honestly, I don't know if it's my technique, but my eyebrows always came out the same with dip or pencil, so I decided to go with the cheaper option. Also, side note, my smoke detector is going off in the background. If it's annoying, I'm sorry. I can't find the batteries anywhere to shut it up. And so I filled in my eyebrows, went in with the concealer, blended it all in. And I had to be very, very detailed with the blending because can't be out here with unblended eyebrows. You feel me? That just looks crazy. So I like to go with the little fadeaway in the front of my eyebrows, just for, I don't know what it's for, honestly, but I just like how it looks. I feel like it makes it softer. It looks a little more less bold. We could go with that. And I always focus a lot of my detailing to the middle of my eyebrows because I'm not trying to be out here with a unibrow. And so once that's done, I go in with the beauty blender and blend all the excess concealer into the rest of my skin. So then I go in with this NYX Pore Filler primer. I realized that it's the same thing as the Elf one I bought, but anyways, we move. So I put on both lids and then I go in with my NYX Matte Setting Spray. This is my Warrior 2 Juvias Place and I use the shade Canna. And I just go in above my crease and a little bit in the crease so that when I go with this Poppin' Blue from Zulu, also by Juvia's Place, it's more of a blended look. And then I take my angled beauty brush and take this concealer. And you can use any concealer for this. I just usually try to stick to a concealer in the shade Caucasian so that no matter what color I put on my lids, it'll still pop in your face. So I do this on both eyelids. Also, side note, the two palettes by Juvia's Place, 10 out of 10 recommend. I bought them when I was feeling like my makeup was real average, and you know you can't be out here looking average, so I just bought two palettes and they have changed my life. I used to hate eyeshadow, but that's because I was using the little ratchet drugstore ones. Obviously you could see that I was shocked, I was shooketh by how much that shimmery blue popped against the concealer. And then I went in with that turquoise color into my crease again, just because it got hidden a little bit when I put the concealer in that bright blue. So I still wanted to have that blended look. And basically all I'm doing here is the same steps, but just adding more layers to the eyeshadow. And this is where I messed up. I tried to be like those YouTuber girls and put bottom lid eyeshadow, and look at my face. I look crazy. I was like, what did I just do? So I went in with this brown chocolate color, also from my Zulu palette, and I just kind of erased it. Like, it worked like an eraser. I went in to clear the excess eyeshadow just to give it a better look, because I felt like I went too crazy with my eyeshadow and went too high up. And I like it a lot because at the end, my bottom lid had a hint of the blue, but it wasn't too crazy. And so then I went in with my liquid eyeliner, and I'm a ride or die for liquid eyeliner. This was a new one, so a little minor mistakes in the beginning, and you'll see again at the end. I love liquid eyeliner. I'm gonna have a wing eyeliner for my whole life. I'm gonna be that old lady with a wing eyeliner. I do not care. I just love the look. Also, if you guys want a tutorial on how I achieved this wing eyeliner, I could do a slower one because I've been doing wing eyeliner since high school. So now it's kind of like really, really easy to me, and I forget that it's not easy when you first start. So I go in with this light, bright concealer that I have under my eyes, and I watched this video by Alyssa Ashley, and she emphasized making sure you don't go too far down under your eyes, because then you'll create a dragging look instead of a highlighting look. Basically, I'm doing concealer first because I watched this video by Arnella, and she has a technique where she conceals and then she puts foundation on at the end. So this concealer that I'm applying is this MAC Pro 24-hour concealer, and I really like it. The only issue with it is that it's kind of drying, but it really is 24 hours and it does not move. I generally do not put on this much concealer, but like I was saying, I'm trying this new technique of layering the concealer before I put on foundation. So I just wanted to make sure there was a good amount of concealer so when I put foundation, it didn't get washed away. God damn. So when I took off my edges wrap, I realized how much lighter my face was because of the concealer. So I just went in with this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop darker foundation that I used to contour, and I just put it on my forehead and on my cheekbones just so that I can go in with my beauty blender later and smooth it out. So then I take the foundation and put some on my chin, and honestly, I don't know how to actually do this whole face contour, but I've seen YouTubers do it, so I just decided to just try it. And yeah, I just focused on blending the contour to the highlight so that I wouldn't look crazy. And as you see, my forehead was able to blend out smoothly. So then these next steps focus on blending. I wasn't really stressed about getting it 100% perfect because I knew I was going to put the foundation on top, but I wanted it to be smooth enough that when I put the foundation, the base wasn't everywhere. So then I took my third beauty blender out of the pack that I bought from Walmart and applied the foundation all over my face. And I think it's partially because of how I applied the foundation that all of the highlight and concealer and everything kind of got like flushed away. I wanted there to still be an undertone of highlight, but by the time I finished putting on the foundation, I didn't feel like it was highlighted enough for my liking. So I'm not really 100% a fan of this technique, but I'll have to try it again and apply the foundation in a different way. So I took my MAC Pro concealer again and just added another layer. I was being really light this time because I put way too much the first time. And so I still wanted it to be highlight, but I'm not trying to do too much. So I highlighted my nose, under my eyes, and my forehead. And I watched a YouTube video that emphasized like blending upwards instead of downwards when it's under your eye. So that's something that I tried to implement as well. So then I went back in to try and blend the contoured spots, and I added some more of that dark foundation so that I can get that shadowy snatch look that other YouTubers be talking about. And I do not generally contour my face at all, so this is kind of difficult for me. If you know what you're doing, don't be looking at me crazy because I'm new to this, not true to this. So I'm working on it. I was really trying to focus to blend everything so that I wouldn't look crazy. I used to do my whole face with one beauty blender, and like I was saying earlier, it made everything flush into one color. So this technique of using 3 different beauty blenders, 10 out of 10 recommend. Now it's time to set your face. My best friend Charity actually put me onto this setting powder. It's dark 40 and I love it because it matches my skin. It's chocolate, I'm chocolate. When I brush it off, there's no like residue that's super bright. It just fits perfectly, and so I tried to keep the same highlight technique by putting the setting powder upwards. I also put some along my jawline, and honestly I don't really be noticing the difference when I do it, but I see YouTubers do it, so I just kind of added it to my routine. Then I took this white eyeliner that I got from NYX and followed my waterline. I wanted the white under eye look, but after I put it on at the end, I was very unimpressed. So I went in with a black pencil and kind of covered it up because I did not like it at all. So I'll have to try the white under eye look another day, but today wasn't the day. So then I took this powder brush that I got from Walmart to brush off the excess setting powder. I kind of splurged at Walmart, as you can tell. I needed a whole bunch of new little equipment. So I went in to darken my eyeliner and I tried the Cleopatra look, and as you could tell, it looks a mess. So I just took the eyeshadow that I used for my lid and covered it up once it dried. Then I went in with my Fenty glow stick and highlighted the bridge of my nose and my forehead. This is one of my favorite small little details to add to all my looks. Once everything was blended out, I went and put some glue on my lashes and set them aside because I'm not patient. I just like to let them cool. And while they were drying, I took my Zulu palette and I took that pink color and applied it where my contour was along my cheekbone. And that's what I used to blush. And I went back in and got some of the orange and even a little bit purple just to spice up the blush a little bit. And I just applied a decent amount and just blended it out. Now it's time to set your face. I use this Mario Badescu, I think that's how it's pronounced, and it's skincare, but I love using it as a setting spray. And I went on top of it with this NYX spray, but as you can tell, I put way too much and it started seeping into my eyes and they were hot. So I bought a few NYX lip liners and lip glosses from Walmart, and as you can tell, this color was not the right choice because my eyes were blue, and so once I put the lip gloss on and noticed that I looked like a clown, I just took it off and ended up settling for clear lip gloss. And my lips are already pinkish, so after rubbing off the lip gloss, they still had like a pink tint to them, but it was just only clear lip gloss. And by then the glue on my eyelashes had dried, so I was able to put them on really easily. I had to go off screen to do it because it was really difficult trying to do it into the camera. But after that, I went back in with my powdered brush and just blended everything all together. this is the final look. Thank you for tuning in to Shola Said So. Those are all the things I said. So if this was beneficial to you, please go ahead and like, subscribe, go ahead and leave a comment, any suggestions for videos that you think I should do, and if you have any suggestions on something that I could do differently, I definitely wouldn't mind, because I like critiques. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back again.